Hello everybody, welcome to the 2007 Far West Regionals. Here we are, Sunday the 24th of June 2007, and we've got ourselves a girls under 14 championship match. Streaking now to the net, taken out by a nice slide right there. And the ball out here on the near side, so quickly here in this match we've got some action. The Slammers going up against Arsenal. Again, girls under 14 championship match. We'll get you the rosters for each of these squads here in just a minute. We have two 35-minute halves. And then overtime if necessary. Number 11 there for Arsenal, Alexis Weaver. Both of these teams here in Las Vegas, the 2007 Far West Regionals from the Cal South Division. Both in the girls under 14 gold flight. And we've got ourselves our first corner kick. So let's see if the Slammers can capitalize on the first corner kick of the day right into the wind. You can see the flag. And it's going to be brought out up top. And that shot on goal is going to be deflected. Can the Arsenal maneuver the ball out of their backfield? And I have a feeling this is going to be a game with a lot of action. And now it's the Arsenal moving left to right, far side. Number 17, Brianna Gonzalez. Gonzalez tangled up there. Ball still in play. She gets away from one defender. Over here to the corner, number 3, Lo Labonta. Lo comes back out. Now she wants to cross it into the middle. And it'll roll here to the near side. Number 5, Jessica Smetherman towards the back line. And a trip right there, and that will go against the Arsenal. So the Slammers with the free kick now. We'll get you the roster for the Slammers. Number 1, Jasmine Rhodes. Number 2, Franny Cox. Number 3 is Mary Green. Number 4 is Scarlett Fallon. Number 5, Paige Larkin. Number 6, Sam Shaw. Number 7 is Jordan Dillion. Number 8, Jen Dawdee. Number 9, Caitlin Hellman. Number 10 is Taylor Broderick. The keeper is Lindsay Luke. And the keeper for the Slammers, Lindsay, makes that play right there. Number 12 is Allie Elliott. Number 13 is Rachel Larson. Number 14, Cassidy Howes. Number 15, Renee Mendiola. Number 16 is Tessa Andujar. Number 17, Jordan O'Brien. And number 18 is Emily Dillon. So the free kick here for the Arsenal, and the wind is picking up, as you see. And that's what happens here in Las Vegas as the day goes on. It picks up. This match started at 11:30 a.m. In front of the net, cleared away. Arsenal nearly with the strike right there. Tied at 0, first half. Just underway. The corner kick coming up with the left leg. Here it comes. Placed nicely into the middle. Arsenal gets one shot, deflected away. And Slammers try to bring it up. Number 3, though, Alex Quincy there. Her shot on goal is going to be wide. Actually, that was Lo Labonta. So, action-packed so far, but no scoring. The head coach is George Larson. The team administrator is Tricia Larson for the Slammers. And for Arsenal, the keeper, 00, Victoria McDonald. Number 1, Stephanie Castellon. Number 2, Alex Quincy. Number 3, Lo Labonta. Number 4, Jennifer Gonzalez. Number 5, Jessica Smetherman. Number 7, Alma Lopez. Number 8, Natalie Green. Number 9 is Stacy Huddleston. Number 10, Kimberly Albano. Number 11, Alexis Weaver. Number 14 is Stefania Bolick. Number 15, Pamela Roman. Number 16 is Cassie Vasquez. Number 17, Brianna Gonzalez. Number 18, Jacqueline Sostre. Number 21, Jasmine Martinez. And number 30 is Christina Bastida. The head coach is Clee Kuiman, and the administrator is Monty Smetherman. That ball sent soaring. It's in the middle of the field now. Number 9 for the Slammers, Caitlin Hellman. Hellman with the left leg, kick upfield. Had her teammate number 18, Emily Dillon, there, but it gets away, and the Slammers will push it upfield. Actually, Arsenal will. Arsenal in yellow, Slammers in the maroonish red. Alex Quincy, number 2 there for Arsenal. Bright, warm day here, North Las Vegas. A lot of people here for this Far West Regional Championship match. Slammers, number 9, Caitlin Hellman, puts the ball into play, but it's going to drift out. And the wind might have helped that. And actually, let's see, are they going to have a do-over here? Perhaps the whistle hadn't blown yet, so she gets a break right there. Ball rolled to the far side, number 7, Jordan Dillion. Passes it over to Jasmine Rhodes. Rhodes now towards the back line. Shot towards the net is going to be wide and out. And the goal kick for Arsenal. Ball right at midfield, and a whistle. That's going to go against Slammers, number 8, Jen Dawdy. So both of these teams just settling in. They're very familiar with each other, obviously. Cal South shot to the net. Nice diving save by Victoria McDonald. Wow. She went up as high as she could, diving to her right and coming down. And, I mean, she had to dive, and she caught that right in her hands. Otherwise, that's a score for the Slammers. Great play. Ball out here near side. Jen Dawdy and number 4, Jennifer Gonzalez for Arsenal were there, and it goes off of Arsenal. And now into the Slammers backfield, number 12, Ollie Elliott. And let's see, Gonzalez will hit the deck there, number 4 for Arsenal, and that's a penalty against the Slammers, and number 5 here. Jessica Smetherman will take the free kick. Lofted nicely into the middle, and it'll roll far side and whistle by the referee. Little push there by the Arsenal, and so the Slammers will have the kick. Midfield, number 9, Hellman. Hellman gets around number 11, Alexis Weaver, but she doesn't shake her, and Weaver does a good job, and her teammates come over to help out. Pushed here near side, number 3, Lo Labonta for Arsenal. Shot to the net is over the bar. So neither team very shy here, taking their shots on goal. Ball out far side off of Arsenal. Number 18 for the Slammers now. Coming in, Emily Dillon. And let's see, she's going to get whistled there. And referee showing her what she did. I assume there, maybe a little push off. And so the ball belongs to Arsenal. Number 17 for the Slammers, Jordan O'Brien. O'Brien changes direction now. That kick across midfield, and that whistle against the Slammers, or against the Arsenal. Slammers have it in Arsenal territory. This referee here in the middle, right on top of things. He's not going to let this game get out of hand. We had a semifinal match that we had done in the girls under 12 division yesterday. Shot to the net, right into the hands of Arsenal's Victoria McDonald. And that ball will bounce into the hands of Lindsay Luke for the Slammers. And at the pace that these two teams are going right now, you know, this is a championship match. There aren't any more games, but it's hot. And we'll see if they run out of steam towards the end of this match, or how the coaches play the substitutions, because they're leaving it all out there right now. We've been playing just about 12 minutes here. Arsenal will have the kick. Kick down the middle of the field and bounce a few times and finally wind up into the hands of Lindsay Luke. And as Luke sends the ball up towards midfield, it's going to bounce out and go over to Arsenal. So Arsenal will put the ball into play from the far side. And just like that, another whistle, and that penalty against the yellow team. And so the Slammers will have it. Arsenal, their first game on Monday, they played Magic City out of Montana. And then they came back the next day and played the Slammers, you see here. And then the third day, they played Serena White out of Phoenix. And for the Slammers, their first game was against that Sereno squad out of Phoenix. Then, of course, Arsenal. And then they played Magic City, Montana. Ball's going to be out off of number 7, Jordan Dillion. Arsenal ball. Rolled out by the keeper, Luke, here to the near side. A lot of room to run here, and finally with the left leg across midfield and picked up there by the Slammers. Little push to the back, no whistle. And let's see, a late whistle now. And a nice opportunity here coming up for the Slammers. Number 17, Jordan O'Brien. There's the wall of defense for the Arsenal. O'Brien's kick, curved nicely. Oh, it hits the corner of the far post in the crossbar and goes out. Did her best Beckham performance right there. And it just goes out, so goal kick for Arsenal. Victoria McDonald, the keeper there, went up as high as she could go. She's not afraid to put her body in harm's way, we've seen. So coming up here in about 2 minutes, we'll reach the halfway point of this first half, and we'll have a brief water break, and then continue on with the final 17 and a half minutes or so. (17) for Arsenal, far side, Brianna Gonzalez. And she's going to run out of room there, far side. The ball goes to the Slammers. Jordan Dillian there, number 7. She'll have the free kick. So many whistles here so far in this first half, it's hard to keep track of what is going on. Strong kick towards the net and right into the hands of the sure-handed Victoria McDonald. So you've got these two teams from the Cal South out on the far side and will belong to the Slammers. So it will be interesting to see how they cope. I mean, obviously they've coped fairly well with the heat as they both have made it into the championship round here. Although most of the games in this bracket were played, I'm not going to say that, in the morning. The first day they had 10 o'clock and 11:30, but then it was 7, 8:30, 9, 7 again. The semis were yesterday at 9 o'clock. So this game 11:30. Coming in now for Arsenal. Still coming in around 3 defenders towards the net, and the keeper goes up high. Lindsay Luke. Alma Lopez for Arsenal. Came in. And a whistle there, and that will go against Arsenal. And the referee actually talking to both players there, and I think that he's trying to diffuse any situation there. Number 18, Emily Dillon for Slammers. So both players there being warned. So we'll have to watch that as we progress. This is the girls under 14 championship match. Pushed to the ground, number 21, guilty of the Arsenal, Jasmine Martinez. Free kick, number 17, Jordan O'Brien. O'Brien's kick down the middle. Low Labonta there, number 3. Kicks it here to the near side, save from going out. And right at midfield for the Slammers, number 14, Cassidy Howes. Brianna Gonzalez up across midfield with that pass. Number 21 can't hold on to it, Jasmine Martinez. And that ball is going to be out far side. And the way everyone's moving, as number 16 for the Slammers, Tessa Andujar, walks to the ball, and there is the whistle. So we will have a brief water break here and be right back. So the Slammers put the ball into play far side after that water break. Ball now here on the left half of the field. Arsenal, they've got to get back on defense. Number 9 towards the back line. Did she save it? No. Very close, though. Stacey Huddleston. And so a corner kick coming up for the Slammers. Number 2, Franny Cox. And Franny will take this corner with the wind to her back. So let's see if she keeps it on the ground or just lofts it up here in the middle. She does a nice job lofting it up. And you can see she took something off of it as it goes out again, and I think we'll reset for another corner kick. She took something off of it anticipating that the wind was going to take it further, but she needs to get a little more height on it. And then the wind could probably take it. That ball's going to roll. Dangerous play right there for Arsenal as it rolled right in front of the net. But here to the near side where nobody was home, and number 4 for the Arsenal, Jennifer Gonzalez will take it. Gonzalez tries to get around a couple of Slammers players. Number 9 there, Caitlin Hellman. Franny Cox, and coming across, Jasmine Rhodes, number 1. Rhodes over to the corner, and that's a foot race, and number 15 gets there, Pamela Roman for Arsenal. Collision there right in front of the referee. He lets that one go, and the ball is forced out far side. Jasmine Rhodes there for the Slammers, and she will put the ball into play. And so that call against the Slammers and Arsenal. So very even game here. Although the last 5 minutes or so, it's been in the backfield of Arsenal. Slammers putting a lot of pressure on their defense. And let's see if the yellow team now, as they penetrate into the backfield, shot to the net, off the hands of the keeper, Luke. And she recovers before that ball goes out across the back line. So both keepers with the acrobatic stunts here today. Ball pounded downfield, number 7 trying to get there, Alma Lopez, but the keeper, Lindsay Luke, he is able to make the stoppage there. Lola Bonta with that block. And coming to help out, number 14, Cassidy House for the Slammers. Referee indicates that the ball will go to the red team, and so the Slammers will start the play here. #17, Jordan O'Brien. Had the right idea, but nobody was there. I think she thought that she had some strikers up front. They may have been out of your camera range there as the defense for the Arsenal took it away. Now right down the middle of the field, number 11, Alexis Weaver. Can't control it. Now some physical play, and Arsenal can't recover there, and the ball goes out. And the Slammers will put the ball into play now. Wind really blowing across the field right now. And Weaver and number 16, Tessa Andujar, get tangled up, and Tessa will be whistled for that penalty. And at the left leg, Jessica Smetherman, number 5, puts the ball right down the middle, off the chest of number 7, Alma Lopez, and then finally cleared out by Lindsay Luke, the keeper. But when you head to the regionals, you try to play on Sunday. And here these two teams are. They've gone as far as you can go. Ball is put into play right at midfield by the Arsenal. Now they're going to come across the field. That shot is going to be blocked. Number 12 for the Slammers, Ali Elliott. Right into the back. The referee again with the arm out. So these two teams from the Cal South are duking it out here for the championship match. There's a slide tackle right there, a trip, and that's definitely going to go against the Arsenal referee. Thinking about a yellow card, and he's going to bring out the yellow card. Number 4 guilty there, Jennifer Gonzalez. Surprisingly, that's the first yellow card, considering the contact that's been going on out there. So the Slammers with the free kick in their backfield. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half, no score. And the ball rolls out here near side. And there is number 9, Caitlin Hellman, and she will put the ball into play. And I'm not sure Caitlin's had a break yet today. Like, there hasn't been too many substitutions so far. Left half of the field. And let's see, where was that whistle from? I think they're going to give an inadvertent handball there, number 12, Ollie Elliott. And so the ball goes over to Arsenal. Smetherman, Jessica Smetherman, number 5, will take the left-legged kick. And that's going to roll untouched out across the back line. And so the Slammers with the goal kick. Number 18 for the Slammers will come out. That is Emily Dillon. Arsenal trying to take that ball away. It's inside the circle, but over to the left half of the field it goes. Slammers trying to get a good look here at the net. Number 15, Renee Mendiola. Number 17 as well, Jordan O'Brien there. Can something happen? Number 2, Franny Cox. And they've got to bring it right back up top again as the defense for the Arsenal cleared them out. And some contact there, and this time it's the Slammers who are guilty. And Arsenal with the free kick. Somewhere between 5 and 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. At the 2007 Far West Regionals here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the Girls Under 14 Championship match. That ball out, so the goal kick here for the Slammers. Both number 8s battling for the ball here on the near side. You got number 8, Jen Dawdy for the Slammers, and Natalie Green for the Arsenal. Lindsay Luke looking for some help back there. She brings the ball back, and we have the goal kick here for the Slammers once again. Right here in the middle of the field. Slammers number 16, Tessa Andujar. Tessa over to the far side. Smetherman is right on her defensively. There's a shot towards the goal. Oh, they tried the header, and it was just wide. Number 2, Franny Cox tries to put that one into the net, and her header was just wide. The assist would have been on Tessa Andujar there. But instead, Victoria McDonald will set up the goal kick. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half, no score. Jordan O'Brien moves inside. Kick up towards the net. The header, though, by Arsenal will clear it up and out. O'Brien goes right back to it. And now the ball rolls here to midfield. And right there, Arsenal brings it across midfield. Number 8, Natalie Green. Green right down the middle. There's her pass. She finds number 10, Kimberly Albano. There's the shot on goal. It's going to hit the near post, but we had a whistle before that. And a huge break right there for the Slammers. I think it was an offside call. Yep. Two players tangled up right there. No whistle. Lindsay Luke rolls that one over to the far side. Number 13, Rachel Larson. Rachel up to Jordan O'Brien. And as O'Brien kicks the ball upfield, it'll be knocked out off Arsenal. Under 2 minutes remaining here. So it's looking like we will go into halftime scoreless. Then again, you never know what can happen here. Kick will go right to the net. On the ground is the keeper, 0-0, Victoria McDonald, and Slammers player is going to receive a yellow card right here, number 16, Tessa Andujar. Well, nope. He reached into his pocket and decided, I think, just for the warning. There was a collision there right in front of the net. And so the Slammers might have gotten a break right there. And there's the whistle by the referee, and that is the end of the first half. So a very fast-played game here so far. Neither team scores in the first half, very evenly played. They need a much-deserved break right now, and so we'll take the halftime break. King Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. We'll be back with the second half in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this Girls Under 14 Championship match. The Slammers and Arsenal. They played the first half, no score, and it's the Arsenal early on here. Number 3, Lo Labonta, with that shot on goal, well wide. And the goal kick here for the Slammers, kind of picking up where we left off. Lindsay Luke there at goalkeeper for the Slammers. And number 18, Emily Dillon, changes directions a couple times. Nice pass here on the sideline. She had number 1, Jasmine Rhodes, and then a push here. And there's Rhodes. She'll put the ball into play here on the near side. Nice, strong throw. She had the wind to deal with, though. She was throwing right into the wind. Number 13 there for the Slammers, Rachel Larson, goes up, gets a touch on it, and it'll finally roll out here near side off Arsenal, and Larson will put the ball into play. Emily Dillon, number 18, chases that one down. She can't get to it, but it was last touched by Arsenal. And so, here on the near side, the near corner, the ball will be thrown in by Jasmine Rhodes yet again. This time it's right into the middle. The header clears it away. That shot to the net is bounced and caught by the new keeper, Stephanie Castellon. So Stephanie in at keeper now for the Arsenal. Ball out here near side. Kimberly Albano for the Arsenal couldn't quite control that one, or actually get to it in time. And the Slammers will put the ball into play here. And Lindsay Luke taking advantage of that wind. Her kick is going to go all the way upfield to Stephanie Castellon, the Arsenal keeper. So the wind really carried that one. Kimberly Albano has the ball taken away. Arsenal here, number 15, Pamela Roman. Rhodes puts her body between the ball and number 8, Natalie Green for Arsenal. It goes out off of Green, and Rhodes puts it into play quickly to Emily Dillon. In the corner, the ball will roll out. Number 9 tried to get there for Arsenal, Stacey Huddleston. It goes out, and we will have a corner kick here. You can really see the wind now taking the umbrellas, turning them inside out. The flag there in the corner, nearly parallel on the ground. Not the best corner for a corner kick right now. And let's see what the Slammers can do with it. Lofted nicely into the air, was perfectly placed. Yellow jerseys clear it out of the box. And you got 3-on-1 converging, and it's the Slammers who are going to take that away right there, Caitlin Hellman. Rhodes from the near side places it into the middle. It goes out across the back line. And a goal kick here for Stephanie Castellon and the Arsenal. Emily Dillon here near side. Arsenal having trouble bringing the ball across midfield, deflected away by Castellon. Run down by number 7, Jordan Dillion. Dillion's shot on goal is going to be caught again. So the keeper for the Arsenal just put in here in the second half. Stephanie Castellon has been very busy, and she keeps this score tied 0-0. Collision there in the middle of the field. The ball rolls to the far side. No man's land. Haven't had quite as many whistles so far here in the second half as we did in the first half. Number 2 for the Arsenal, Alex Quincy, far side. And she will bring the ball back to the line and put it into play. right in front of her. She had her teammate number 5, Jessica Smotherman, number 3, Lo Labonta. And whistle there at midfield. Labonta puts it down. And the Arsenal will continue on with the offense. Upfield, number 4, Jennifer Gonzalez. Jennifer tries to get around one defender, number 8, Jen Dawdy. And the ball is knocked out by Dawdy there on the far side and will belong to the Arsenal. As the Arsenal put the ball in the play, the Slammers will cut into that passing lane and take it away across midfield. But they don't get very far. They get right into that middle third, and the Arsenal take it away. And as the Arsenal attack to the left, they're going to run out of room, and the ball goes out. It'll be a goal kick for the Slammers now. Substitutions for Arsenal coming out, number 10, Kimberly Albano. Kick high into the air. Header goes the wrong way for Arsenal, and it'll roll into their backfield. Nearly had a collision right there with Natalie Green. Green, though, comes away with the ball. Running towards the back line. She's going to be pushed from behind. Still on her feet. Gets right back to it. There's her cross towards the net. And let's see here. Referee wanted to do something there. It said, nope, playing on. And so the kick cleared away by Lindsay Luke. And both those players tangled up there far side. No call by the referee. Finally a whistle. And let's see who that goes against. I think it's going to go against Arsenal. So a break for the Slammers there. And Jordan Dillian will take the free kick. And now the match getting a little too physical. And when it crosses the line between being too physical and athletic, the referee is going to have to come in. It's nobody's really trying to gain any positioning. It's just kind of getting mean out there. Ball towards the net. It's going to be a little bit long. Huge collision there as number 1, Jasmine Rhodes, comes in. She collides with Stephanie Castellon. They land on each other. The ball somehow bounced out across the back line, and the Arsenal will have the goal kick here. So both teams just going for the throat here in the second half. Not really trying to set up too much offense. Some long passes, and then as soon as they come in deep, they take a shot on goal. Let's see if one of these two squads settles down here and gets a passing game going and gets a real good look at the net. Pamela Roman, number 15. Bogged down in her own backfield looking for help. Slammers here. Jasmine Rhodes loses the ball. Nice job by the defense. Little touch pass there. Jennifer Gonzalez into the middle of the field. And right at midfield, Jasmine Martinez was battling there for Arsenal. Slammers take it away. And that whistle goes against Arsenal. Number 2 is Alex Quitzy being warned there by the referee. She just kind of walks away. And no love lost here between these two squads, that's for sure. And number 17 puts the ball on the ground. Jordan O'Brien, she will take the free kick. The wall of defense there for the Arsenal. It's going to be straight on. I think she's a little too far out for a good look at this one, but we'll see what happens here. Here comes the kick, and right into the hands of the keeper, Stephanie Cassian. So I'm surprised that the ball actually made it right to the keeper. Low Labonta here near side number 3. Jessica Smotherman goes to Labonta here near side, and she's going to hit the deck. Penalty against the Slammers. And that's unfortunate right there as they place the ball down on the ground quickly for the free kick. It goes all the way out on the other side of the field, and all for naught as the referee hadn't blown the whistle, and so he's going to bring it all the way back, and we're going to do it again. So here we go, the second attempt. Ball not quite into the backfield of the Slammers. Number 11 moving across field, Alexis Weaver. Weaver with the pass to Jasmine Martinez. Martinez looking for some help. She stops, changes directions, and her pass is going to be picked off there. Number 17, Jordan O'Brien, streaks across midfield with that pass. Ball rolls into the circle, and back and forth we go. Martinez, number 21. Collision there, no whistle by the referee. Letting him play. Arsenal looking for a call right there. That would have been a PK in the box. No call. And play just continues on. And now it's the Slammers with some numbers. Getting behind the defense. Nice recovery by Arsenal. So this game just flying high right now. The pedal is to the metal on this one because neither team is giving in. As soon as they get to the ball, as quickly as they can, back one way or the other. And we're going to see what this does to the stamina. That shot on goal is going to be over the crossbar. And it really becomes quick when one team thinks that there was a potential penalty. The referee lets it play, and while the one team is kind of standing there complaining for a second, the other team takes the ball and runs with it, and that's happened 3 or 4 times to each of these squads. Just here in the second half, and we've played coming up on the 15th minute. Arsenal again, number 4, Gonzalez. Jennifer's going to lose it. And out here near side off Slammers, so Arsenal will put the ball into play. Number 3, Lo Labonta. Ball across midfield. And the deuces are wild over there. Number 2, Alex Quincy, and number 2, Franny Cox for the Slammers battling against each other. And it's Franny Cox right now with the ball. Tries to dribble it into her own backfield for some help. And was the right decision in a collision there as the ball goes across midfield. And the referee coming over trying to calm this thing down. And no cards issued. Penalty against Arsenal. We're awaiting this kick. Here it comes. On the ground. It'll roll and roll. Surprisingly, nobody there on that near side. I think they had all bunched up into the middle. And that allows Arsenal to take it away. And now Arsenal in the backfield as Slammers. So, like a yo-yo, up and down we go here. But really just too many cross-field and upfield passes here to be effective. Jasmine Rhodes here, number 1, near side. Her pass into the middle, deflected away. She does recover, and now she goes 2-on-1 with the Arsenal defense. Both players are nearly holding hands, battling so hard. Finally put into the middle of the field. Lola Bonta and Franny Cox now coming over to help out. Number 11 for Arsenal, Alexis Weaver. And the ball has been in play now for quite some time, probably the longest period of time in this match without a whistle or without it going out. And we'll be coming up on the water break here in just about a minute or so. 21, Jasmine Martinez, far side. And that ball's going to find its way out. And there is the whistle. So we will have the water break right now. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. So the action continues now after that brief break. Arsenal working things on the far corner, number 7, Alma Lopez. Ball out far side. Alexis Weaver will put it into play. The wind is swirling right now, not really coming from one side or the other. You can see the trees and the flags just kind of spinning around. And the ball out far side. Jordan Dillion there, number 7 for the Slammers, and she tries that pass. It's going to be deflected, and it'll go out, and the Arsenal will have it. Here comes a shot on goal, deflected away. Arsenal had a nice opportunity right here, but you see right there, you've got 1 yellow jersey and you've got a keeper in 3 red jerseys. So the luck wasn't on the side of the Arsenal right there, but they do have a corner kick coming up. Nicely placed. Can the Arsenal get a shot? Oh my gosh, that ball is deflected twice, still in front of the net. And the Slammers finally clear it here to the corner. It goes out. And let's see, last touched by Arsenal. Huge break right there. Nice job by the keeper, Lindsay Luke, as well. As the Arsenal came so close right there. Ball across midfield, number 18, Emily Dillon. And let's see a whistle. Arsenal, they're pleading their case. Goes against the Arsenal, and a free kick here for the Slammers. And it sure is a good thing that the referee brought his whistle today. It is getting used. Kick right down the middle. And number 17 with the header here near side, Brianna Gonzalez. It goes out, and Slammers will put it into play here. Rhodes, Jasmine Rhodes. Arsenal trying to clear it away and out of their backfield. Can't do it quite yet. Ball in the circle. Franny Cox, number 2. Pass over to Jen Dawdy. And the ball rolls out across the back line. And a goal kick here for the Arsenal. And you saw that whistle coming, number 2, Franny Cox, right on the back of number 5 for the Arsenal, Jessica Smetherman, and the free kick for Arsenal. I like what the Arsenal has been doing here in the second half with those kicks. They don't go upfield. They just get the ball rolling and try to start an offense here. Smetherman again, number 5. Passes it, number 21 there, Jasmine Martinez. Martinez runs into trouble and goes back to Smetherman up top. Arsenal now bothering the backfield of the Slammers. And that ball is going to be off yellow, you see right there. So Slammers ball to put it into play here on the near side. Just about 12 minutes remaining here in regulation of this Girls Under 14 Championship match. We're in the second half. You see the girls getting water sprayed on them here on the near sideline. It's warm, but you do have the wind, so it's a nice combination. You work up a good sweat, and the wind comes in and acts like your own private air conditioning. If we didn't have the wind here, and these girls would be in some trouble. Slammers put it into play here near side, and just like that, the Arsenal send it back the other way, and it goes out. Number 13 there for the Slammers, Rachel Larson. Larson this time, instead of going to the sideline, puts it into play in the middle of the field. And it didn't really work that time as it comes right back here to the near side. So you've got the wind coming across the field towards the near side. You got the tendency for these players to keep the ball here on the sideline. In this match right now in the second half, playing like a pool table with an uneven leg, the ball just kind of finds its way rolling here to the near side. Martinez and number 17, Jordan O'Brien, go up for it. And it's the Arsenal taking advantage right now. Alma Lopez, number 7. Lopez will crash and burn right there. Referee says play on. She tries to recover, but by that time the Slammers controlled it, but they can't bring it across midfield, and the Arsenal now have it. Number 3 over to the far side, low Labonte shot comes up towards the net, but cleared away by that Slammers defense. Neither of these teams giving in. And the referee there in the middle of the field really has got his work cut out for him. He's going to be just as winded as these girls are at the end of this match. Number 9 with the stop there, Stacey Huddleston for Arsenal. And that ball will fly out of bounds on the far side, off of Slammers. And number 2 there, Alex Quincy for Arsenal. Let's see if she puts the ball into play. Substitutions, number 4 and number 7 are out for Arsenal. Jennifer Gonzalez and Alma Lopez will get a break. Ball out right at midfield. Slammers. Number 8, Jen Dawdy, puts it into play. Under 10 minutes remaining here in regulation. Between 8.5 and 9 minutes. Ball high into the air. It's still inside the box. Can the Slammers put a play together here? No, Arsenal clearing it away. It'll roll here to the near side, and like a magnet, the ball rolls here to the near side. You can see the clouds starting to roll in here. It's been a pretty clear week. And now here Sunday, the final day. That's kind of funny because we've been to several tournaments this year here in Las Vegas. 2 or 3 day tournaments, and that was kind of the mode here. It was sunny, and then the last day, right when the championship games were being played, the clouds started to roll in, and by the time we left town, it was very overcast. Number 10 battling for the Arsenal here, Kimberly Albano. Albano against Jen Dawdy. Albano manages to pass it over to the far side, but it was picked off by the Slammers, and now it's cleared across midfield. Closer we get here to the end of regulation, the more chaotic I'm sure this game is going to become. These two teams love to get out and run. Careless toss right there, and that allows the Slammers to take the ball away. Jasmine Rhodes comes inside. She's got 2, 3 yellow jerseys now surrounding her. She's going to need some help. She's going to be tripped up there, the referee with the whistle. And that's going to be a break for the Slammers. So Jasmine Rhodes just, trying to control the ball as long as she can to try and make something happen, and she did. And the Arsenal guilty of the penalty right there. Here comes the free kick with the left leg. Placed nicely, the header high into the air. Rhodes with a leg on it, but the Arsenal right on top of things. Clear it away across midfield. Now they've got some numbers, and that ball is going to be deflected. It'll roll out here, fortunately for the Slammers, because Kimberly Albano had a lot of room right there to run. And it's actually off of Kimberly. And so it's the Slammers' ball here near side. So Tessa Andujar will come out for the Slammers, number 16. Ball put into play and quickly out off number 17 for Arsenal, Brianna Gonzalez. And the Slammers again right here at midfield. Number 13, Rachel Larson with the throw-in. Number 8, Jen Dawdy with a nice pass upfield. There's the cross. Nobody home. Coming from the far side. Number 1, Jasmine Rhodes. And her shot on goal is going to be over the crossbar. So the Slammers coming very close here late in regulation to scoring the first goal. Ball out here near side. Quickly it goes to the Slammers. Referee says, whoa, 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 whoa. That's just kind of funny. It happens all the time. We've done hundreds of these games, and we've seen where the player takes a running start on the sideline for the throw-in and really ends up, 10 yards from where the ball had gone out. Sometimes the referee makes him go right back. Sometimes they let it go. Can't really figure it out. They have to see it happening. And that time the Slammers had to start over. Jasmine Rhodes, number 1. Brianna Gonzalez takes a pass. Now, they had number 4 there, Jennifer Gonzalez for Arsenal. If that ball, or that pass, had been about 6 inches higher, it would have hit its target, and Gonzalez would have had a clear line to the net. Instead, it goes out here on the near side and will belong to Arsenal. Brianna Gonzalez. Under 5 minutes remaining here, so this is nail-biting time. Girls under 14 championship match. We're in the second half. We're tied at 0. Arsenal in deep. Defense for Slammers will clear it out. And you think that here with 4 minutes, 5 minutes, probably closer to 4 now, remaining in regulation, that either one of these teams can score, but I think it might be tough. I mean, it's been tough for nearly 70 minutes, 66 minutes. Slammers coming in. Nice job by the keeper. Castellón with the little slide right there, clearing it away. And it's a good thing she got a leg on it because that net was wide open as she came out. So Stephanie there again will have the goal kick. A lot of the players hunched over, hands on knees. Very tired here. If we do go to overtime, we have 2 overtime periods. 10 minutes each. Ball rolls here near side. And I've got just about 2 minutes remaining here. In regulation, number 10 comes across midfield for Arsenal. Kimberly Albano passes it over to the far side. Alexis Weaver. Weaver in trouble. Finds Albano, though, and she tries to run it down, and she can't get there. Dawdy will take it away, and her pass is stolen by the Arsenal. And there's the whistle and the end of regulation. So this girls under 14 match is going to go to overtime. Nobody has scored in 70 minutes of soccer. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Landry Productions. We'll be back with overtime in just a minute. Welcome back to the Betty Wilson Soccer Complex. Ken Gonzalez for George Landry Productions. The start of the first overtime period. We will have 2 10-minute overtime periods. There's no golden goal here. So at the end of these 2 overtimes, if we still do not have a winner, we will go to the FIFA penalty kicks. So they've switched sides. Moving left to right now is the Arsenal. Number 11 here near side, Kimberly Albano is set to go. So the first 10-minute overtime will start right now. Slammers will pick this one off, but Albano comes over. She tries to help out. Can't get to it, and number 17 for the Slammers, Jordan O'Brien. Passes it here near side, number 9, Caitlin Hellman. And that penalty against Caitlin, and the free kick to the Arsenal. So even here in overtime, and I would suspect that the physicality of this game will get even more serious. Luckily, and I think for the health of both of these squads, there is no golden goal here. So if there was, you'd really see some knock 'em, rock 'em, sock 'em out there. The referee, though, keeping pretty good rein on the game with his whistle. As physical as it is, he's not allowing it to really get out of control. And the free kick here near side, number 5, Jessica Smetherman. Jessica into the wind. Puts it into the middle. Arsenal here running it down towards the near side. Number 11, Alexis Weaver. And on the ground, number 14 for the Slammers, Cassidy Howes, goes to Arsenal. Number 7, Alma Lopez. And the ball out. And did that go out across the back line, or do we have, let's see here, is it a corner kick or a throw-in? It's a corner. Number 5, Jessica Smetherman, the left leg. And again, we talked about this earlier in the second half. Not the greatest corner for a corner kick. The wind coming right at you. But each time the ball placed nicely. That one, oh, nearly a score right there. The ball will hit the far post and bounce right out. Huge break for the Slammers. Arsenal nearly goes on top. Oh, so close. That shot towards the net will be well over the bar, and that wind is really howling now. So we played just over 2 minutes here of this overtime period. Remember, it's 10 minutes long. This is the cutoff here, the 14s. Once you reach 15s, 15 and 19s, you'll have two 15-minute overtimes. Slammers coming in, but the defense for Arsenal clears it away. And that ball is going to run out of room, go out of bounds across the back line. And so the corner kick, this time coming from the far side. And so let's see how Jessica Smotherman plays this one. She'll have to lay off just a little bit because the wind is going to take it right into the middle. Header by the Slammers. It rolls here to the near side. Should be Arsenal ball. And Slammers tried to sell it to go back the other way, but the Arsenal, the judge here on the sideline, up, and he's going to be overruled. You saw his flag go up, so he's overruled by the judge in the middle, the referee, and so the ball belongs to the Slammers, and just like that, they put it into play, and the wind knocks it out. Alexis Weaver will start it. And we're on that broken pool table again. Ball gravitating here to the near side. Whistle and a penalty against Arsenal. Yellow card issued. So the Slammers will have the free kick here just about halfway through this first 10-minute overtime. Regardless of what happens here, we will play another 10-minute overtime. Jasmine Rhodes trying to run that one down. She gets there just before Brianna Gonzalez. Ball still in play. Slammers coming in, shot to the net, hits the far post. Oh, and it rolls and rolls and rolls out. If there would have been a Slammers player right there in the box, they would have had an open shot at the net. Luckily for the Arsenal, so each side now dodging huge bullets. Number 10 for the Slammers, Taylor Broderick, hits the ground right there. Just another act of physical play out there between these two squads who are no strangers to each other out of the Cal South. Ball in the middle third of the field. Jasmine Rhodes, number 1, far side. It goes out, and she was the last to touch it, so Arsenal ball. Just about 4 minutes remaining, first overtime. Ball's going to roll to the back line. Arsenal can't get there, but who was it last touched by is the question. And it was the Slammers. Here comes the kick, and it's going to be behind the net. So that corner kick doesn't work out too well for the Arsenal, and now we'll have the goal kick for the Slammers. Slammers try to clear it across midfield. Can't do it just yet. And now that kick finally does send it soaring across. Number 10. Is that Taylor Broderick there, far side? Or that's Taylor right there into the middle. So I believe that was could be number 16 there, far side. But regardless, Arsenal handling the ball, and now they send it across midfield. It goes out here near side. Number 4, Jennifer Gonzalez, puts it into play. Now they go into their half of the field, the Arsenal, try to get a running start. Alexis Weaver puts it into play. Ball to midfield. There's a header whistle by the referee. Nope, other field. Weaver again. Both teams showing off their ball heading skills. Number 13, far side, Rachel Larson. Passes it to Andujar. A lot of arms flailing over there. There's a slide, the trip. And that penalty against Arsenal. So a huge break for Slammers right now, late in the first overtime. They're going to get an opportunity right here. Let's see if they can go up on top and take that lead into the second overtime. Number 7 for the Slammers, Jordan Dillian. This could be the final play here of the first overtime. Maybe a minute left. Here comes the kick high into the air, and it's going to hit the top of the net and go out. So a goal kick here for the Arsenal. Stephanie Castellon. She's been the keeper since the start of the second half. Victoria McDonald, remember. 00 did a great job with those dives, high dives. She got some air and then came out, and that is the whistle and the end of the first overtime. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We will go to the second overtime, still tied at 0. And we're back here at Betty Wilson. There's the whistle. The second overtime period has begun. We have played 80 minutes of soccer here today. This game started at 11:30 in the morning. It is now over or past 1 o'clock, and it is hot. You can see right there, number 1, Jasmine Rhodes for the Slammers. She is very indicative of all the players out there. They are running on empty right now, just soaking wet. They're leaving it all on the field. Stephanie Castellon, the keeper there for Arsenal. She'll have the kick. So the final, or the second 2 or 10-minute overtime period right here. And if it's not decided in the next 10 minutes, we will go to penalty kicks. So not only do these 2 girls under 14 squads make it all the way to the championship game, that's what you hope for, is to be playing on the last day of the regionals. And not only does it go regulation, you've gone 1 overtime, you're going to go 2 overtimes, and the possibility of penalty kicks. So, I mean, you're going to play to the very last second possible. You're going to definitely get your money's worth now. Ball out here near side. And if you ask me, the way things are going here, and a little trip right there, and that's going to go against Arsenal. Slammers ball number 3, Lola Bonte, can't believe it. I think it's going to take a big mistake by somebody to allow a score here in this second overtime period. You've got 2 teams that are just so tired right now, leaving it all out there. And at this point, they know what the other side is going to do. And it's just, I think it's going to take a mistake. Something's got to give. Otherwise, we're going to go right to penalty kicks. Ball rolls here to the near side and out. Just about 7 minutes remaining here in the second overtime. Jasmine Rhodes will put the ball into play. There's a push right there. Player for the Slammers hits the ground. And the referee lets them play. Number 4, Jennifer Gonzalez, comes out of it, but from behind, number 13 takes it away, Rachel Larson. And the Slammers player that was down has made it back up. Jasmine Rhodes to the net, and that ball on a bounce will reach the keeper, Stephanie Castellon. 6 minutes remaining before we go to penalty kicks. No score. We have played 84 minutes of scoreless soccer here. Championship caliber soccer. There hasn't been too many teams we've seen in any age group here this weekend. They could compete with these two squads right now in the girls division that I can think of. And we've only done a couple of boys games. Most of the games we've done here this week have been girls. 14s, 12s, 15s, a couple of 16s. This by far the best match we've seen. And number 13, Larson, puts it into play here near side, and Tess Andujar, number 16 there, as well as number 15 for Pamela Roman for Arsenal. And that's going to go off Andujar, and the goal kick here for Stephanie Castellon and Arsenal. Midway through this second overtime. Five minutes remaining. Whistle there by the referee. And this penalty will go against the Slammers. And boy, they don't even wait for the two players to get up off the ground. They get that ball going. It's all for yourself out there. Number 4, Gonzalez puts the ball into play. Huge penalty right there. Huge meaning it's very dramatic. Against Arsenal. Now the ball in the circle. These penalties really don't matter too much. It's just having the ball go back and forth. They're going to go back or forth anyway. Taylor Broderick there, number 10 for the Slammers. The ball is out. We are now into the at the 87th minute of play here today. Number 7, Jordan Dillion with the kick. And it's going to find its way back here into the left half of the field. Nice takeaway there by Jennifer Gonzalez, number 4. She changes directions, goes over to Lo Labonta. Lo goes right back to her near the back line, but just too hard there on the pass. It goes out, and the goal kick for the Slammers. Number 12 retrieves it, Ollie Elliott. Under 5 minutes, just about 4 minutes, I'd say, remaining here in the second overtime. Ball's going to roll here to the near side. Number 21, Jasmine Martinez for Arsenal. Passes it off to number 17, Brianna Gonzalez. Goes to the net, still in front, shot on goal, deflected, and that will allow the ball to slow down enough for Lindsay Luke to handle it. And Luke's kick upfield will go out here near side, and Arsenal will have it. 3 minutes remaining. Gonzalez, number 4. Over to Martinez. Martinez stops, now goes back to Gonzalez. There's a header towards the net, and that's going to be wide. As you see, no score, second overtime. And I think we're going to have penalty kicks here. I can just sense it. Doesn't take a brain surgeon, though. We've played nearly 90 minutes of scoreless soccer here. Ball in play near side. Jasmine Rhodes is going to hit the ground just as she released there on the kick. She managed to have her pass hit its mark, and now Tess Andujar is going to run into the corner, saves it from going out, and she'll hit the ground as well. And that pass is going to be taken away by Arsenal. Under 2 minutes remaining here. Then we're going to go to penalty kicks. Ball's going to be off Arsenal. Number 17, Jordan O'Brien will put it into play. Ball across midfield, Arsenal. Number 21, Jasmine Martinez with the pass. Slammers take it away now. There's a trip. Ball still in play as it rolls. You've got an injured player. You got a player down, number 2 for Arsenal. And another collision towards the net there. The keeper comes out, makes the play, Stephanie Castellon. All eyes were on the injured player for Arsenal. Kick cleared here to the near side, number 21, Jasmine Martinez. We're in the final minute of play here. Gonzalez comes in. There's her cross in the middle. Oh, number 21, misfiring Jasmine Martinez. She didn't think she'd be that open. And her kick will squirt away. Ball out across the back line. Slammers will have the goal kick here. My watch is off. We have no more time remaining here. And it looks like we're going to go to penalty kicks. And there's the whistle. We have played 90 minutes of scoreless soccer. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're going to take a quick break and be back with penalty kicks to decide the girls under 14 champions here at the 2007 Far West Regionals. Well, we're back here, and we're going to determine the girls under 14 champion here for the 2007 Far West Regionals. We've come to penalty kicks. We played 2 35-minute halves, 2 10-minute overtimes, and it's come down to this. And Stephanie Castellon, the keeper for Arsenal, will defend the net first. Number 9 for the Slammers. Caitlin Hellman will take the first kick. So Caitlin setting the ball down. Castellon in front of the net. So the first penalty kick here coming right up. There's the whistle. Here comes Hellman's kick with the left leg, and that's going to get past the keeper, Castellon. And the Slammers up 1-0 on PKs. And for the Arsenal now, number 10, Kimberly Albano will take her shot at Lindsay Luke, the keeper for the Slammers. Albano Sets it down. Referee backs away. There's the whistle. Can Albano tie it? Here comes the kick, and that ball on the ground. It's going to be deflected by the keeper. So Luke, with her leg, deflects that one. And it remains 1-0 in favor of the Slammers. And now number 12, Ollie Elliott, with her penalty kick attempt. And let's see if Stephanie Castellon can stop this one. Here's Elliott's kick. There's the whistle, and that's going to get right by Castellon. She dives to her left. The ball goes to her right. And the Slammers up 2-0. Big, huge attempt right here by number 3, Lo Labonta, for the Arsenal, because if she doesn't connect here, and the Slammers do, they'll be up 3-0, and they would be over. There'd be no way. Well, actually, the Arsenal would have to connect on their next 3. Labonta, here's her kick, high into the air, over the crossbar. So the Arsenal 0 for 2. And the Slammers 2 for 2 on PKs. And number 7, Jordan Dillian now with her attempt. And if she can score here, that will put the Slammers up 3-0 on PKs. And if Arsenal doesn't connect on their next one, that will be it. Dillian awaiting the whistle. Castellon ready. There it is. Here comes the kick, and that ball is going to get right past Stephanie Castellon, right to her left. And it is 3-0. Slammers over Arsenal, and number 21 for the Arsenal, Jasmine Martinez, needs to connect here. Martinez waits for the whistle. Luke ready. Here comes her kick, and that's going to get past Lindsay Luke, and the Arsenal still alive. It's 3-1 in favor of the Slammers. And here is number 1, Jasmine Rhodes. So Jasmine Rhodes here with an opportunity to end it. The referee wants her to place the ball a little to the left. And can Stephanie Castellon make a stop right here? There's the whistle. Rhodes, here's her kick, and that ball is past Castellon, and that's it. The Slammers are your 2007 Girls Under 14 champions here at the Far West Regionals. And it goes all the way to penalty kicks, and in PKs, it's a 4-1 shootout victory there for the Slammers as they defeat the Arsenal. So 4 for 4 on PKs, and that does it. So we hope you enjoyed this match. It was very, truly my pleasure bringing it to you. I sure had a great time. Congratulations to both these teams and to the Slammers, of course, the 2007 Girls Under 14 champs at the Far West Regionals. So for George Landry Productions, I'm Ken Gonzalez signing out. Until we see you again, be safe. Have a great summer, everyone.
At this point in time, it is my great pleasure to present our finalists in the U14 girls category. From Cal South, Arsenal FC White. Join us on the stage, ladies, if you would, please.
Doggy.
Hello everybody. Hey, thanks for coming out. Thank you, Cal South. Slammers, outstanding game. Go down there, make us proud. Kick some serious soccer booty, so give them a hand. Thank you very much. Arsenal, great stuff. Congratulations. You guys worked like little pros this week. I'm very proud of you guys. And we'll get them next year. Let's rock and roll. Thank you.
Great job, guys. Yes, I go last. Bring it down. Yes. Stephanie. Pamelita. Cassie. Yeah. Hello. Wait. Jasmine. Jackie. Kimmy. Alex. Natalie. Lexus. Bree. Jessica. Stacy. Jen. Victoria. And me. Can they get a group?
And Clay. And Gary.
The Region 4 champions in the girls under 14 division from Cal South, Slammers FC. Ladies, join us on stage.
Yeah, Jasmine, come show you. Victoria took a bath every day. I think it's yes. Oh, it's not. There you go.
This has been the longest week I think I've ever had. It's been long, but it's also been a blur. A lot of good stuff. A tough week on all the teams. He obviously, was a huge challenge. But all the teams out here just sucked it up and did so well. It's just really impressive to see all these teams perform so well under such conditions. Facilities were gorgeous, and it was a pleasure to come out here. So thanks to USYSA for putting this on in the Far West. Thank you. Arsenal, you guys are a great team. That's not something new to us. It's not surprising. We've known you for a long time. We know how great you are, and we will do everything in our power in Texas to prove to everybody that the two best teams in the country were playing today right here. You guys are the epitome of consistency, of excellence, of team, of love, of appreciation, all the good stuff. Okay, you get what you get because you do it the right way and you treat each other the right way. And I don't know why you guys are so special, but the run you guys are on the last few years has just been nothing short of amazing. And I love you guys, so congratulations again. So, Allie, come on up and
Okay, first we have Cassidy. Rachel. Jordan.
Welcome back!
Lindsay. Sam. Renee. Jordan. Jay. Jen. Caitlin. Scarlett. Franny. Paige. Emily. Taylor. Jazzy. Mary. Tessa.
And our amazing Captain Allie.
And George.
and our amazing manager. Trisha, where are you? Get up here.
We'd like to present you with the U14 Championship plaque for Far West Regionals. Take it home and look at it this next month and get ready to win the national championship.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Take some more on. Okay. Okay. Is that enough?
It's silly. Funny.
How many?